Throughout human history, there have been animals that were more than just pets or companions. Some became living symbols of kindness, loyalty, and unconditional love. Their stories are passed down through generations, not only because they touch our hearts, but also because they make us reflect on compassion and sacrifice. Today, I want to tell you a true story about a giant elephant named Jumbo, a creature who journeyed from the jungles of Africa to the grand cities of Europe and America, only to end his life with an act of heroism that forever etched his name into human memory. Jumbo was born in the vast savannas of Africa around 1860. As a young elephant, he wandered through the forests under the blazing sun, living freely among his herd. But tragedy struck early. Hunters captured him while he was still a calf, tearing him away from his family and native land. That moment marked the beginning of an extraordinary and heartbreaking journey. Jumbo was transported to Europe, eventually arriving at the London Zoo. There, he grew into an enormous elephant, towering over all others. Children adored him, climbing onto his back for gentle rides. He became known as the children's giant, a symbol of wonder and innocence. Even Queen Victoria's children rode on Jumbo, and soon he became a national treasure of England. But beneath his fame, Jumbo carried invisible scars from his lost childhood. Despite his size, his eyes often revealed a deep sadness. In the early 1880s, Jumbo was sold to the American showman P.T. Barnum. Transported across the Atlantic, he became the star of the Barnum and Bailey Circus. In America, Jumbo drew massive crowds. People lined up just to see the largest elephant in the world. Yet despite the flashing lights and cheering audiences, Jumbo's gentle soul remained unchanged. He was patient, calm, and protective, especially toward the smaller elephants traveling with him. To the circus workers, Jumbo was not just a performer, he was family. In 1885, tragedy struck. One evening in Ontario, Canada, as the circus prepared to move, Jumbo was walking along a railway track. Suddenly, a train rushed toward them. A smaller elephant, Tom Thumb, was in danger of being struck. Without hesitation, Jumbo used his massive body to push Tom Thumb out of harm's way. The little elephant survived, but Jumbo himself was hit. The giant fell, mortally wounded, while the circus workers and townspeople wept helplessly around him. Jumbo's final act was one of pure sacrifice. In his last moments, he proved that even the largest, mightiest creature could possess the gentlest and bravest heart. After his death, Jumbo's name lived on. Barnum preserved his memory, and his story spread across the world. Even today, when people hear the word Jumbo, they think of something enormous. But few know that behind that word is the story of a gentle elephant who gave his life to protect another. Jumbo became more than a circus star, he became a legend of kindness and sacrifice. His name is forever linked to love, loyalty, and compassion. The story of Jumbo is not just an anecdote from history. It is proof that no matter how big or small, a kind heart holds a power that lasts forever. Jumbo lived a short life, but he left behind a legacy greater than his massive body, a symbol of love, gentleness, and selfless sacrifice. Today, when you hear the word Jumbo, you might think of airplanes, meals, or buildings, but behind it lies the tale of an elephant who chose to give his life to protect a weaker companion. And perhaps the most beautiful gift Jumbo left us is this reminder: love and kindness can outlive death, becoming eternal in the memory of humankind.